Hello everyone. Today in this video we will learn about how to work with tables in MS Word. Yes, as you know, there are different methods in order to create a table in MS Word that we will study, and we will study how to modify a table, how to format a table, how to change the column width, how to split and merge the cells in the table, how to apply borders and shading, how to resize the tables, how to do calculations in a table, and how to update those calculations in the table. So let's begin up. Let's start with how to create a table. Before starting, let me tell you about what a table is. A table is an organized arrangement of text in the form of rows and columns. Basically, what is a cell? Cell is the intersection of a column and a row, that is known as a cell. So in order to start, let's go to the insert tab. In the insert tab in the tables group, there is an option that is the tables. When you click on the drop down icon of tables, you will see that there is a grid. Now this is known as the table grid. So this is the first method to insert the table. How many rows and columns you require, depending upon that you will select, you will drag the mouse cursor over it, and that much rows and columns will be displayed on your page of MS Word. Let's suppose in this case I am taking 3 columns and 4 rows. So I am clicking here on it. See here, the table is being created of 3 columns and 4 rows. And one thing you have to notice is that there are 2 new tabs which are created as we create the tables, that is design tab and another one is layout tab. Now what it is used for? Let me tell you, in order to give a new designing to the table, we use the design tab options. And if you want to insert a new row, a new column, left or right, and if you want to change the properties of the table, so you have to use the layout tab options. So to begin up with, so this is the very first method to create a table, that is using the table grid method. Now let us understand that how to create a table using the insert table dialog box. For that, again go to the insert tab, again move to the table option. There is an option insert table. Click on it. Now a dialog box appears which says that enter the number of rows, enter the number of columns. So you can enter as much columns or rows whatever is required. Suppose you require 5 columns and 3 rows. So you can type here 5 columns and 3 rows and click on OK. The moment you click on OK, that much rows and columns will be created, right? Now the third method in order to create a table is, again go to insert tab, table option, draw table method. Now this method, that is the draw table option, when you will click on it, so a pencil shaped structure is created as it is shown in the MS Paint. So just click and drag, make the outer boundary, and simply you can create a table like this. Means you can create the columns and rows like this with the help of this tool, that is the draw table. And one more options are there, like see here, eraser option is there. As you click on the eraser option and you just select and press it, so that particular row or column will be deleted, right? Now the next option to create a table is Excel spreadsheet. The moment you click on Excel spreadsheet, what will happen? The MS Excel, that is rows and columns, will be inserted into your MS Word page. As you can see, ABCD are the column names, and 1 2 3 4 are the row numbers. Now you can enter the text. Now you can enter the text as per your requirement, right? Wherever whatever text is there, simply you can enter the text. There is no need to create, there is no need to specify the number of rows and number of columns, and in this way you can enter the text and press the outside. See here, the moment you press outside the table, what will happen? Only the table is formed with the Excel spreadsheet and your data is there, right? Now the last but not the least methods is quick tables method. When you click on this quick table methods, these are the ready-made tables. These are the templates of tables, isn't it? that are already built in. So simply you have to simply click on any of these options, whatever is your requirement, and that particular template will be included in your table. Suppose I am including this one, that is enrollment in local colleges 2005. See here, the table is inserted. Now you can, if you want to change the column headings, you can simply click it and change it as per your requirement, isn't it? See, like this you can do whatever changes you want to do in this table. Means the structure is created, the design is created, only you have to do the changes. So this is all about how to create a table in MS Word, right? Now let us understand how to enter the data, which is very simple. Simply click on this cell. What is a cell? Cell is the intersection of a column and a row. Simply click on this cell and write whatever you want to write in this cell. Okay, like this, as you can see here. Now the next thing is that how to select a particular cell. In order to select a particular cell, what you have to do, simply click on the edge of the cell. Simply click on the edge of the cell like this, right? So you can select any of the cell. Now how to select the complete row? In order to select the complete row, move the mouse to the left of the row margin. Means come to the left side and then click the left mouse button and drag to the end of the row. Now this is the one method. Second method is simply at the edge of the row, in the starting on the leftmost side, simply just click one time. Just do left click one time and the complete row will be selected. Similarly, in case of columns, if you want to select the complete column, what you have to do? You have to simply place the mouse pointer over the top of the column and click the left mouse button like this. See here, the complete column will be selected, isn't it? Now what if you want to select the entire table? How you will do it? You have to click on the table move handle or drag the mouse over the entire table. See here, as you can see this plus icon. So this is the table move handle. So when you will click on this, so the complete table will get selected like this, isn't it? Now let us understand how to modify a table. Means modifying means after entering the data into the table, how you can make the changes into the data as per your requirement. So first of all, let us understand how to insert column or row in a table. If you want to add a particular column in a table, what you have to do? Go to the layout option. When you click on the layout option, see here in the rows and columns group, there are so many options: delete, insert above, insert below, insert left and insert right. So if I click on insert left option, so what will happen? A new column will be created on the left hand side like this, isn't it? And if I click on insert right option, so a new column will be created on the right hand side of the selected column like this, isn't it? Now how to create a new row? Simply click here, insert above. If I click on insert above, so a new row is inserted above the selected row, and if I click here on insert below, so a new row will be inserted below the selected row like this, right? Now let us understand how to delete the rows and columns. So select the particular row or column that you want to delete. For example, this, how you will select? Simply move the mouse pointer over the top of that particular column and click over it. So that particular column will be selected like this. Now what you have to do? You have to go to which tab? Layout tab. When you click on the layout tab option, there is an option of delete. Simply click on delete columns option. The complete column will get deleted. And if you want to delete a row, select the complete row and again click on delete. Then delete row option is there. You can delete the row like this as it is shown. Now let us understand how to format a table. Formatting means that you have to control the overall appearance of the table, like its styles, its design, etc. So how to do it? So for that, suppose if you want to change the column width, suppose if you want to increase the width of the column, so how you will do? click on that particular cell and go to the layout option. In the layout option in the tables group, there is an option of properties. Click on that properties option and choose this column option. Choose the column tab and you can increase or decrease the preferred width as per your requirement. Suppose I have increased the column width and now I am clicking on the OK. See here, the particular column on which I have clicked, the width of that column is being increased like this, and in the same way you can increase the width of the row also, isn't it? Now let us understand how to split the cells. How to split the cells. So for splitting that cell, click on that particular cell, then go to the layout tab and select the split cells button in the merge group. Here is the merge group. There is the split cells option. I am clicking on it. Now it depends on how many number of columns you have to split it. Let's say 2. And I am clicking on OK button. Just see here, that particular column is being splitted into 2 cells, right? So this is how we split the cells. Now let us understand how to merge them. So in order to merge them, select those cells which you want to merge. Then again go to layout tab and there is an option of merge cells option in the merge group. See here, and I have clicked on the merge cells option. The cells are being merged into a single cell like this. Okay, no matter how many cells you will select, and when you will click on the merge cell option, so those particular cells will be merged into a single cell. Now let us understand how to apply borders and shading. So you can enhance the appearance of the table by applying a variety of borders and shading styles to your table. How to do it? First of all, you have to select the entire table. How you will select it? Click on the table move handle, this one. So in this way I have selected the complete table. Now what you have to do? You have to click on the design tab. When you click on the design tab, now there is an option, as you can see here, of borders. Now just click on the borders option and as you can see there are so many different options, bottom border, top border, left border, but you have to choose borders and shading from the bottom, right? And from here you can apply the border to your table. Let's say I am choosing the box and you can change the style, double line, triple line, 4 times line, and also you can change the color of the border as per your choice and simply click on the OK button. See here, isn't it? So this is how we apply borders to our table. And for shadings, simply again select the table, design tab, shading options is there. Whatsoever color shading, obviously light color shading you should give so that the text is visible to you, and you can simply click on that color and that particular shading will be applied to your table like this, isn't it? Now how to resize a table. Let us understand how to resize a table. So you can increase or decrease the size of the table as per your requirement and manually also by using the table resize handle. So how to do it? For that you have to choose the auto fit buttons. So where you will find these auto fit buttons? First of all, select your table and go to the layout tab. In the layout tab there is a cell size group, isn't it? Cell size group is there, and in that there is a button of auto fit. When I click on it, 3 options are there: auto fit contents, auto fit window and fixed column width. Now let us understand them one by one. Auto fit contents means whatsoever you will write, whatever data you will write in your table, the table will be automatically fitted according to your text, according to your data, whatever you will enter. See here, the data you entered, my data is, if my data is small, so the table will be adjusted like this. If my data is big, the table will be adjusted like that. Now suppose if you want to do auto fit window, then what will happen? It will, selecting this option, it will adjust the table according to the margins set on the window. Whatever your margins, left, right, top, bottom margins are set, so according to that it will be done like this. Now the last option is fixed column width. In fixed column width, what will happen? The column gets fixed and the text is wrapped in the same cell. Now suppose if I increase the length of the text, so what will happen? It will be wrapped into the same cell, but the size will not change. The size of the column will be fixed. But in AutoFit contents, if you change the text, if you increase the text, so it will be adjusted according to the table will be adjusted according to the data whatever you will enter. Now, last but not the least, how to do calculations in a table. Very important thing. In order to perform calculations in a table like sum, etc., what you have to do, simply select the layout tab. Let's go to the layout tab. Now you can see in the data group there is an option of formula, isn't it? In the data group there is an option of formula. So in that formula option, what you have to simply click. Now a formula is already typed, is equals to sum above. Just leave it as it is. If you want to do the sum of the numbers which is above your cursor, so you will leave this formula as it is and simply click on OK button. As you can see, the sum is being generated. But what if you have changed this digit, suppose if you have changed this digit, so how you will see the changes? You can see the changes by applying the F9 key. Yes, by applying the F9 key, you can see the changes in the formula, isn't it? Very simple. So this is how you do calculations in a table, and you can update calculations in a table, right? So this is all about how to deal with tables in MS Word.